After application approval, to get enrolled into a healthcare plan, an applicant will use the Enrollment Manager to shop for and compare plans. This gives applicants the information and context to make the best decision for their coverage. Click on Health Plans on the left-hand side of your screen to start the shopping for plans process. This takes you to the Enrollment Manager. Scroll down to the bottom of the page to enroll in a qualified health plan and click on the Add Plan button. A special enrollment screen will appear when applicable. Select the reason with the start date of your client's special enrollment situation. In this example, we will select released from prison in the last 60 days. After selecting the reason, a field asking "When did this change happen?" appears. Click on the calendar icon to select the appropriate date. For this situation, I will select the Today button, which automatically enters this field as the current date. Click on the box that states that the applicant is eligible for the special enrollment and acknowledges that the information provided is correct. This statement also notes that failure to provide accurate information may result in coverage to be rescinded or terminated entirely. Then, click Next. To add a new plan, click on the box for the selected member, then check the coverage type desired and click on Shop for Plans. This takes you to the Medical Plan search page. Here you can search prescription drugs listed by provider and zip code, view and compare medical and dental plans with monthly premiums and individual out-of-pocket deductibles, and more detailed information can be found in the Summary in Network drop-down. This summary includes important information like copays for doctor visits and prescription drugs. By clicking the Premium Details button, you'll see individual line items of the premium cost per household member. Due to the importance of insurance plans, it's essential to have a comprehensive idea of what details an insurance plan entails. With their numerous coverages, copays, and additional information, keeping track of each individual piece can be a pretty daunting task. In the Enrollment Manager, the Compare feature helps alleviate some of the stress of tracking plans side by side. Let's explore how to compare two plans. Begin this process by clicking the circle next to Compare on two different insurance plans. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Compare Plans. Now you can compare both medical plans side by side to determine which one is the best fit. You can view copay information, out-of-network expenses, and specialist information between the two compared plans. Additionally, there are more drop-downs available for specific information to help select which plan is best. For example, perhaps the applicant was intending on taking an international trip to visit family. In the Additional Details section, they can determine if out-of-country coverage is available in each plan. Select which plan is best for your client by clicking on the Add to Cart button. Next, we are taken to the Dental Plan search screen. Very similar to the Medical Plan search screen, available dental plans will populate with comparable information. Again, as we've seen previously, by clicking on the Summary in Network dropdown, it will display percentages of coverage and out-of-pocket expenses, while clicking on Premium Details shows the monthly cost. In some cases, the applicant will be eligible for cost-sharing reductions, CSR. When this occurs, plans that are eligible for this will have a $sign label appear below the plan name. The lowest premium CSR plan displays at the top of the list with a label indicating this information. Clicking the Payment Assistance Details tab will reveal a series of line items for the total monthly premium, the payment assistance amounts applied, and the total monthly payment. This gives applicants a clear financial picture on what monthly costs will look like with their benefit. Now let's click on a single plan to view the Pin and Unpin feature. This feature can be utilized when you want to save notable pieces of information from health plans for future viewing or comparison. In this section, any pinned pieces of information will appear. To pin any sections, select the Pin button next to the desired plan item. To unpin these, simply click the Pin button again in the Pinned Information section. After unpinning, they will be removed from the list. Select two or more plans to compare by selecting the circle next to Compare. Once selected, click Compare Plans. Just like the Medical Plan search screen, the dental plans are listed side by side to compare specific details from each plan. Click the plus sign next to the Deductible and Out-of-Pocket Details tab. In this section, you can view in-network, out-of-network, and deductible costs for each plan. Additionally, by clicking on the Addition expander next to Adult Dental Coverage, more information on copays and percentages are displayed. Scroll back up to the top of your screen and select the plan that best fits the client by clicking on the Add to Cart button. Scroll to the bottom of the page to view the newly selected plans. Here you can review the selected medical and dental plan that was added to the cart. In addition, you have the ability to select another plan or remove a plan entirely. Click on Checkout. This takes you to the Sign and Submit page. Read the statement on the page. After reading the entirety of the statement, electronically sign the agreement by typing in the first name, middle initial, and last name of the applicant. And click on the Sign and Submit button. After signing and submitting, a screen will populate with the selections and the payment options. Click Pay Now to submit payment immediately, or click the circle next to the statements that read, I understand the payment due date is October 6, 2024, but I will pay later. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Next. We've returned back to where we started in the Enrollment Manager. Scroll down and view the new dental and medical plan that was selected from the plan shopping process. Now let's explore the process for shopping and enrolling in a Medicaid plan. This process follows many of the same hallmarks from the previous sections, with a few differences that will be highlighted throughout. In this example, we're starting out with a different applicant. Let's dive into the process. Click on the Select MCO Plan tab. Click on Add Plan. This brings you to the Plan Search screen. In many cases, one of the largest concerns for Medicaid applicants choosing a new plan is making sure that they're choosing a plan that is accepted by a primary care physician. By clicking Choose PCP, this allows them to both find a primary care physician as well as enroll for Medicaid. Scroll down to view the available plans. Select two or more plans to compare by selecting the circle next to Compare. Once selected, click Compare Plans. A comparison screen will display comparing the Medicaid plans side by side. By clicking on the plus sign on the General Details tab, more information can be found pertaining to the two selected Medicaid plans. There are various other sections that can display additional information as needed. Since these are Medicaid plans and have no costs associated with them, comparing plans is focused on other aspects instead of costs. Along with comparing the plans on this screen, by visiting the Medicaid Managed Care Organization 2024 Value Added Services document on the Kentucky Health Benefit Exchange website, we can compare additional benefits associated with the various Medicaid providers. To locate this document, select the Agents and Connectors tab. Next, select Agent and Connector Resources. Click the Brochures and Information Sheets button and select the MCO Extra Benefits/Services 2024 link. This sheet demonstrates the value-added services of various Medicaid plans. Now let's return to the plan comparison screen. Scroll back up to the top of your page and select the desired plan by clicking on the Add to Cart button. The Add Plan screen displays once more, this time with the newly selected plan. If any changes are desired, click Select Another Plan. Otherwise, click the Checkout button to complete the enrollment process. This brings us to the conclusion of this video. Continue with the next knowledge check to complete this refresher course.